What's up, fellow lords of gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Marvel Future Revolution. Today we jump into a new update. It's not a whole lot going on for the game in terms of updates. Mainly all we've had really added was the mysterious companion check-in event, and basically what we have for this is Chavez is going to be the new character that's released. Cool, because she has a collection stat for attack. She has her ability is she moves forward through a portal to deal damage to enemies within range. We'll take a look at her in a second here. I don't really know know how much she's going to be of use, except for the fact that it's kind of funny because she is going to attack other companions. So this will be funny to see. But let's take a look at some stuff inside here. Basically, this is a really cool event that they have in here. You get a 1-star Chavez on day 1, and then the duration says this is going to be 13 days. So I'm assuming that this is going to flip on, come the weekend. I don't know, but we're also going to get these 1 to 3-star companions that can be acquired at set rate. So all the companions have the same set rate across the board. And then we have this new star token for the craft event. We'll get to that in a second. The Alliance support event as well is listed in here, so you can see Alliance, Chavez Alliance support, basically for just doing simple things for like the Alliance, participating in Alliance raid, the Omega War, completing some Alliance missions and things like that. You're basically going to earn these star tokens inside here, and then as well you're going to earn some Alliance tokens for completing all the events. If you've been to the Alliance token shop, you know that these tokens aren't necessarily bad because there's some actually good things inside the shop. Up next, we've got Primary Earth Adventure for basically logging in and doing daily activities that you should be probably doing in the first place. You can collect some more of these star tokens here. So they range from some very simple things inside here to things like enhancing costumes 50 times, combining Omega cards, using 5 million gold. This one's going to be the one I think is going to probably piss off the most people who use 5,000 crystals. 5,000 crystals is a lot in this game. So don't tell me this is something that they need to take a look at, because essentially with what this game is telling you is use $90 in crystals, regardless of the fact if you earned it through login events and things like that. They don't give out enough crystals to be telling you to use 5,000 crystals as part of an event to collect these star tokens. We have the special offer event as well. So no different than pretty much what Wong's was, except that this is similar to a crystal event that we would have inside Marvel Future Fight. So now I don't like this because usually this goes up to about 12,000 in terms of what Marvel Future Fight would have. This is going up to as many as 25,000 crystals. That's 200 plus dollars that they're actually saying, hey, use this. Like, for instance, 5,000 crystals is the equivalent of a 2-star Chavez. Come on, guys, for real. Like, I just don't like the event. The crystal event works inside Marvel Future Fight because crystals are not that expensive. Crystals are extremely expensive in this game, so I don't like that we're having a crystal event to incentivize that. Now, that's not to say that there aren't some good items available here for using crystals, and this could be an incentive overall to players who do have those. So for instance, I haven't purchased very much inside this game as of late, and I haven't really even purchased that many crystal packs and stuff, but I'm sitting at about 18,000 crystals. I spent probably about $30 in the past month for the previous packages that they had, the ones I told you guys I suggest you purchase. And those included about 5,500 crystals here and there, so not so bad, right? Yeah, it's a weird give off, because I will say that if you were planning on spending crystals, this would have been better had this been done with the release of Scarlet Witch. I feel like the timing after in this kind of small update is just a little weird, but this would have been better had it been done with the Wong event and stuff like that. There are some pretty good ones once you get up there to the really high numbers. You can see here it's a region costume box. As you go up, 15,000 crystals, and that's your 3-star special companion. But remember, It's going to be companions of all availability, so it's not a selection box. 20,000 crystals will get you a 4-star special companion. It's good that only special companions are available there, but then for some reason I wonder if this is a mistake. At 22,500 crystals and at 17,000, it goes back to a 2-star companion. I don't get that. And then here we are at the 4-star special companion box, or a special costume box for 25,000 crystals. For $200, I don't even get to choose my special costume. You guys are just doing too much silliness inside there. Next up, we've got the Star Token Crafting event. So we can take a look at that inside the workshop, I believe. That's available to you. So let's take a look at that. So inside the Star Token Crafting event, basically for collecting the 4,000 tokens, or you can collect more than that, but there's going to be some boxes up here. So number one, we've got a premium companion box, and this has a 4-star special companion, a 3-star special companion, or companion summon tickets that can be acquired at a set rate. You can only do this once, and it's 4,000. Now here goes the bad part about this. This would have been absolutely amazing, phenomenal even, had it not included this shit right here. Because guarantee you the majority of people are going to end up with this right here, and more than likely you're going to end up with the 5 companion summon tickets. I almost guarantee you the majority. I would love to get a running tally of players and what they get from this box. I mean, obviously a good box, you're still going to be able to get a 4-star special companion, a 3-star special companion, or those companion summon tickets. I'm almost guaranteeing you that you're going to get that companion summon ticket. Next up, for 1,000 of these star tokens, you are going to be able to collect America Chavez 1-star. So this is about 30 shards for America Chavez. Not a bad event there. And then we can also get the companion summon box 5 times for 1,000 crystals. And you can see it's all companions. So, be aware that this is every companion, and you should be able to know what you're probably going to end up getting here. Like, let's be real. You know that even though those numbers say that all companions are at the same rate, I don't believe that shit, but okay. Next up down here, for 500 tokens, there's the companion upgrade box, and then just for XP cards and transcendent crystals and things like that. And then we have the alpha companion shard box. Now, obviously, I think most players should be going after the 4,000 star tokens, no matter how I feel that you're going to end up with those companion summon tickets, and then probably going after these. Like, here goes the bad part about why they need to consider the systems that they're putting in place. So they gave us 10 America Chavez shards already just for logging in, and then you basically look at purchasing these, which means if you purchase these America Chavez summon tickets, or these shards right here, you still only end up with about 30 shards, right? And that 30 shards isn't enough to get you to the next level for that. Well, it's enough to get you to level 2, but not to a usable level for the character, because basically it's 10 shards at the first level, 20 shards, and then 40 shards, right? So essentially what you're looking at is these 30 shards with your 10 shards will get you a total of about a level 2 unusable character, and probably a third of the way to a quarter of the way to collecting up a 3-star. So you're still going to need to make up an additional 30 shards in order to unlock America Chavez for use. That's going to be one of those things. So let's take a look at America Chavez inside the companion box, because I think that's what most players are going to want to know. She's sitting right here. Her skill, you can see here that she's adding to the collection effects of attacks, so that's going to make her pretty viable, even though just a meager attack stat boost. And then we have her skill, which is called Star Portal Stomp. So she increases damage received by 30% for 6 seconds when attacking companions or summon targets. Increases companion skill damage by 200%. Decreases attack targets summon duration by 35%. So this is putting her in a really, really weird thing, because like, it says when attacking companions or summon targets. This is not bad. It's giving you that bonus, but it's only when you're attacking summon companions. So this is going to be a great counter if you don't have Hulk for some reason. Like, It's going to increase that output damage to Hulk, because Hulk is really the only character that you could really feasibly see using for this. That, let's be honest, Hulk is the companion of choice and, you know, the king inside PvP. But this means that we could end up seeing a lot more America Chavez's inside PvP as counters. Although I don't know why you would equip America Chavez over just having your Hulk. It's just weird inside there. But you notice it also decreases attack targets summon duration by 35%. She has her skill here, move forward through a portal to deal by a series of punches that prioritize the companions or summon enemies, increases the affected enemies damage received, and decreases their summon duration if there are no available summon targets. So we're getting a whole lot of debuff skills being added now over the course since we've got this. We'll see how that works out, but there you go for that. So those are the events that we have, the new events that we have inside the game. Now that doesn't stop us from also having some new, you know, store items. You knew, I knew, we all knew that there was no way we would ever get an update from them without store items inside the shop. That's just the truth of the matter. I get it, so long as the items are worth it is the question, right? So let's take a look at what we've got inside here, and let's break it down real quick for you guys, all right? Oh, by the way, you can get some of those companion shards on a day-to-day basis, those star tokens inside Blitz. So make sure you're playing Blitz and Raid so that way you can get some of those star tokens. You should be playing that mode anyways, right? Yeah, it's a good event. The star token crafting event is just, you know, I don't know. It's weird. It's just weird. It's just weird. It's just weird. That's all. Like, I feel like there should be more. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels like there. Yeah, it just feels like there should be more. That's all it is for me. It just feels like there's a little bit of layers missing there that I would have liked to see. All right. So, anyways. So let's take a look inside the shop over here, and let's take a look at what's up. So number one, featured, we still got the $26.99. Glad you guys are understanding. This is a way better thing to have face forward for the community than having $44.99 packs inside here. Still wouldn't purchase this pack for the shit at all. I just not doing it. Now, not to say that this week 3 special support bundle isn't worth it, because a draw ticket selection box is 30. You're basically looking at getting 30 of them. That's the equivalency in this game of about 6,000 crystals, which is, you know, definitely a measured weight inside here. But like I said, the problem with purchasing items like this is that you can choose whatever draw tickets you want, but essentially you still run into the problem of whether or not you're going to actually get some shit. You know what I mean? Because you could still go inside here and run the gamut of getting a whole lot of nothing. Like, that's just the truth of the matter. You could run inside here and end up with a whole lot of nothing. I don't know why I'm looking at the Madness treasure box when I really want to look at that. You could go inside, you could get those 30 tickets and literally do 3 pulls and end up with nothing but maybe, you know, a few companion tickets. So it's really weird because the RNG is too high and the draw rates are still too low. We also have the Chavez companion 7-day summon. So this is happening in incongruence with the check-in one, and at the end of 7 days you actually get a usable 3-star special companion for America Chavez. This is good, and this is what it should always be. Stop pumping these $44.99 multiple squad purchase companion shard events. It's terrible. It is absolutely terrible when you do that. This is what it should be. So for here, for $26.99, you get the 1,600. You get the 1,650 crystals, and then the 1,600 crystals, and then on top of that, you have the companion boxes that you can get. So this is only special companions, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days worth of only companion summon tickets, special companions that you can get. So no matter what, you're getting something here. You're getting something no matter what, and at the end, you're getting a 3-star companion. So essentially, if you were to just look at the 3-star companion and 1650 crystals, this $26.99 is actually a good deal. So this is something that they should continue to do in the future, because this is not something that could distract you from saying don't do that. You're basically purchasing a 3-star companion at $27, and then you're on top of that getting 1650 crystals, and then the chance at a few more, at least, you know, maybe 70, you know, shards for another, you know, few special companions. This is a good deal. I highly suggest you purchase this. Highly suggest it. We got then the Chavez multi-support bundle inside here, and we run into the same problem as we always do, where this has like 5,000 crystals. Now, it's good that this is a free-to-play option, but the problem is what's available to you inside here. So we've got the premium selection box and things like that. However, we've got the draw ticket companion, the costume draw tickets, the card draw tickets. I like to see that this box exists for the free-to-play players, because you can get this by earning crystals, and they've been very generous with giving crystals away, so I can't complain about you getting this inside here. It's not a bad deal. If you're a free-to-play player, jump in. If you got the 5,000 crystals, use it, especially with the crystal event going on right now. This is not such a bad thing, because then you can end up with some more 20 America Chavez companion shards inside there as well. So I like that that's in there. And then, you know, off to the side here, we end up with all the $44.99 purchases and things like that that really just should be hidden. Like, no shit, I'm not lying about it. So after this, we got a few draw festival events that's inside the shop. We got the special and region costume festival that's inside here. So take a look at 2 costume festivals here. We've got the Madness costume festivals that's still ongoing, and then we've got the special region costume festival. What is this? Oh, is okay, this is for each one. So you got the Steampunk Rise of the East and the Eyes of Osiris. So if you really need these items, you get a special chance at getting them. The really sucky part about these is that we then get down here into some of these like regional costumes and things like that or whatever. It's not necessarily so bad that the region costumes are included. It's just, I don't know, man. You know, just up the rate, that the chance that we get these Rise of the East, and just the costume things is something that really needs to be rethought. It just is something that really needs to be rethought. So we have the region costume festival though that is in there, and you notice this is the first time I think in a while that we've had all 3. Like, they normally put these on rotation or some shit like that. This is good because all 3 of them are just available here for you to basically purchase. And with the crystal event that's going on, this might not be such a bad thing for you to invest in, especially if you really want any of those costume sets. Bad thing for us strange players, none of these costume sets are worth a damn. Like, I hate to say this, man. I'm almost starting to regret starting to regret that, you know, I'm actually playing strange sometimes. I'm just being honest with you guys. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm just don't mind me, man. But like, if you look at the Rise of the East set inside here, it's literally attack, mirror dimension skill level, illusion magic class skill level. Who the hell is using that with Doctor Strange at this point? You know what I mean? You looked at the Eyes of Osiris. The only one that's actually, you know, feasible for you as a Doctor Strange player is, you know, the steampunk one. Like, other than that, you just whatever, man. Yeah, you know. All right, let me stop being salty and let me get done with this. So I'm just being salty, man. So then we've got the companion summon event that's going on for America Chavez. Wong is still going on inside here, so your chances are up in order to get, you know, some of the America Chavez shards from there, so you can specifically hone in on her and try to get her if you want to. She's looking like she'd be a good complement character if you just tired of playing a Hulk and you want a way for somebody to bust Hulk's ass up while he's inside PvP. I just don't necessarily, I don't see the benefit of utilizing her over utilizing somebody like Hulk to just deal the damage in the first place to the other opposing character. This is great that she's going to be attacking, but until we see companions sticking around for longer than, 10 seconds, I don't know how great it is to have a companion who directly attacks companions and tries to get them off the field and reduces their duration, because realistically, what I'm looking for mostly is the initial effect that Hulk provides, where he he basically draws the attention, and he provokes, and that's what I'm looking at. He provokes, and then he falls in place, and then he does that initial stomp. After that, Hulk being around, pretty cool, but do I care? No. And am I gonna run America Chavez to combat the 5 seconds that remaining that he's there? I really don't know. But she could become a utility companion in that regard, where it could be feasible to have her, because she could attack targets like Baron Mordo, who sticks around, Wong, who sticks around for a little bit of time as well. So there could be some viability there. I just don't see it as a greater utility than just using Hulk. But the fact that she's going to be more available to players because of the way that they've set up the shop for her, this might be a great benefit to players who are just finding they're not getting the Hulk shards they need in order to hit those levels to have a usable Hulk, because she's going to be available to them. So we'll have a counter in the game at the very least. So that's the special companion festival, right? So that was the America Chavez event, and basically we're just going to call this the Chavez update, because everything is centered around her. It's nice that they had something in Dead Space here. They do have some patch notes and fixes and stuff like that inside there. So for instance, I'll pull these up on screen. So basically, they have some fixes here to like characters like Captain America, basically his impact reflection. They added the skill explanation that this guard disable immunity. Magic, she also has guard disable immunity. Captain Marvel, on her binary eruption, she gets guard break immunity for 20 seconds. Doctor Strange, for instance, you can now understand that his Eye of Agamotto actually targets enemies who are vanished. What this should have just been written inside here is that this ignores characters who have untargeting. I'm pretty sure that's the intent that it was. So basically, like if you are in an iframe, his Eye of Agamotto skill will still be able to attack characters in that iframe. So this would make a skill, some of Doctor Strange's skills and other character skills, a lot more viable, because you would then see counters to characters being untargetable. We have this inside Marvel Future Fight for a few characters, where on these skills it basically gives them, it ignores targeting or untargeting, and therefore I know that I can attack a character even inside their iframes. That's awesome. So then we get Scarlet Witch. You see that here. It basically says that it also attacks include vanished enemies. So whether, their wording on these is just weird to me, right? So included vanish. So typically this should probably mean that it's going to include targets who are in their iframe. So basically when she summons the Darkhold, the attack also applies to characters in their iframe. And being able to attack a character in the iframe is pretty good, because that means you can interrupt some of their skills, and that should be noted. It's one of those things that is like becomes those lessons learned inside there. Then we've got a list of all these bundle events and things like that inside here. There are some bundle relay items inside here, but to be honest with you, I don't think they worth it. But if you want to take a look at those real quick to finish out the video, we can do that. All right, so let's take a look at those real quick for you guys, because I guess it is important. Not important to me, but it is important. So let's take a look at the bundles down here. So basically, we've got the previous Scarlet Witch bundles that are still available inside the shop, and then we've got the other bundles. So Wong versus America Chavez bundle is inside the shop. We've got the Strange counter bundle inside there. We've got those premium bundles that I do like over here, and then in the companion bundle for 1,000, so this is a very free. Oh, you know what? I should have looked at this. The America Chavez support bundle here, where you can basically relay as a free to play and get for 1,000 crystals. America Chavez 10 summons, and then here let's see what the second level is. Oh, look at that. You get 20 shards at level 2 for 2,000. A companion summon ticket. So, yeah, okay. And then what's 3? 3, you get 30. So still not quite enough to get you to that next level, because now you're still out on 10 shards. So this should have been 40, and that would have been really good. Level 4. You get 40 shards here, so that would have been enough. And then level 5, you finally get 50. So they basically just 1, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now, this purchase level probably, that's 5,000, 9,000, 12,000, 14,000, 15,000 crystals is what they're expecting free-to-play players to pay to basically hit a 3-star America Chavez. So you either pay the $26.99 or you go through. Yeah, that's stupid. Don't do this. Just go purchase the $26.99 pack so that way you can then get the 3-star America Chavez outright. Now the good thing is that this does include summon tickets, so you have the ability to get them. But yeah, okay. Those things I hate. So we still have the $44.99 packs inside here for companion summons, and of course they were going to market these transcendent crystals as well. Don't like to see them. Ignore the shit out of those. Just ignore those. Just ignore the hell out. Matter of fact, there was an item added as well. The perks. I thought they added a new perk pack inside here. Whatever. But there you guys have it. Just purchase the $26.99. That's going to be your best bet inside there. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, peace.